don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap.
Welcome to the temple! Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on? My name is Monk Luigi, and thank you everyone for showing up. Today's video, as you can see, we're making the freaking frogs. Nah, it's not that. It's nothing about that at all. I just thought that it would be funny to bring that back due to the fact that what's very interesting is, although we've had a year that was a continuation of last year's problems and ails in science, and as we are continuing forward with the science community attempting and striving and trying to get a hold of this thing that we're going through as a world, some good things have been initiated as well throughout this year. From the beginning of this year, it was in January. I made this post somewhere on my Facebook page initially. Some people saw it, some people was like, oh, it's okay, but I wanted to get into it. These next few videos are going to be more science related. So this caught my eye in the beginning of the year. It was about using frog stem cells to create nanobot technology that could aid in self-healing of the human body. Yes, that's right. We getting into some Deadpool technology. What? Self-healing? Wolverine? Oh, snap. So I wanted to get into this because I thought this would be something that everyone should know about. It was an article that I was able to pull from CNN initially, and then I saw this on Google News. So I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to show you the video that they did. It's about 1:45, and then at the same time, I'm gonna give you my thoughts from the scrolls on this particular piece because I love science, I love biology, and I'm just gonna get into it. So without further ado, we're gonna do a switch up real quick. So we're gonna go here, boom, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video. I think that this here is something that is necessary to show that science community is always striving to go ahead and make things a little bit better or more convenient for the people. And people don't realize that, hey, something like this could be useful in some sense. So we're gonna get into this video and let's go into this. Oh, also I want to say to the YouTube gods, fair use, fair use, fair use. I'm gonna post it somewhere on this page, the fair use picture, but this is fair use. I'm just giving my critique on this little dossier. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. Wow. Alright, so as you can clearly see from that video, scientists are taking this technology to a whole nother level, and they're hopefully trying to get to that point where they're able to create something so microscopic. And if I'm not mistaken, this nanobot is less than a millimeter. Yes, it's less than a millimeter in length, and this just came from frogs. Now, if y'all don't know too much about reptiles, there are quite a few reptiles species where they have the ability to self-heal, not only just from wounds, but sometimes recreate entire whole limbs. Like some of them would like just detach their whole tail and any of those types of things and then re-heal itself. So the fact that we are getting to the point where we have nanoparticles and nanobots that are able to self-replicate and self-heal itself, if it's in an aqueous environment, or heck, even in harsher environments like radioactive, that's actually really good. That's really telling. That's really telling. My thoughts on this is I think that this is something that's necessary. If we can go ahead and recreate and compound on it to make it even better for something positive, then it can be a lot. It's very beneficial. Very beneficial. I mean, this is pretty dope. I mean, to have this nanobot technology. Now, I know a lot of y'all are thinking, hey, what if we turn into Reptile like from Spider-Man series?
Dr. Connors, what have you done?
That is a possibility. There's a possibility. However, I would say that I think scientists will work extremely diligently and hard not to have a negative outcome occur when it comes to creating this new technology. Again, like, this is not a rushed type thing. This is something that they can take their time with to make sure that they get everything down correctly, and to when they do decide to put this out in humans, because mind you, they're testing it against radioactivity as well as oceanic plastic waste destruction. So with it being environmental, because that's completely different from internal in the human beings, they can do a lot more testing with that a lot more effectively. When it comes to testing on human beings, we already know that there are actual regulations that are against testing on human beings like that. So they're going to do a lot more animal testing, of course, specific animal species that they're allowed to test on, and then to see if it can bring it into medicine, because that's exactly where that's going into when they say that, hey, it can help with self-healing and helping with cleaning out arteries and helping with distributing medications and vaccines. Like, say you had a cancer, instead of it being a broad spectrum, which call it cancer medication, they can go ahead and get it a lot more focused in trying to destroy the cancer cell, and a lot more targeted to specific cells, RNA and DNA, if they want to introduce something to this point. So I believe that this is something that will be good for the world. I also believe that this is something that everyone should know about. So this is the reason why I'm doing a video on it. So with that being said, I hope that you was able to take something away from this article, and hopefully there's more going forward into the research and development of this Xenobot, and if they can improve upon it and make it a lot more convenient for us as human beings as well as the environment in turn. And that's just my thoughts. That's just coming from my scroll on this. But hey, what do you think? Do you think that this would be something that scientists shouldn't even be focused on right now in the current conditions that we are in currently? Or is this something that, hey, it'll be like a side project and it'll get people off of the trauma and the problems that we're having? I'm not trying to say the word because YouTube has algorithms against it, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about if you're looking at it on this date. Or do you think that, hey, you know, scientists should go ahead and play with this and see where we can go to improve upon our technology? Hey, maybe I'm off base in my thoughts. Maybe I'm hitting this one and it's coming to a complete short stop. Or maybe, just maybe, I'm knocking this one out of the park. Either way, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and leave whatever thoughts that you feel about this type of technology. And also, if you don't know, you can catch me on Twitch, where I live stream on games during the weekends. So Friday I count it someone as a weekend, normally after 5 and everything. That's when my weekend pseudo starts. So you can catch me on Twitch Friday, Saturday, and Sunday where I'm gaming on specific types of things. And hey, if you subscribe to this channel, you'll get a lot more content like this where I go over science, biology, and everything else. So with that in mind, thank you all for coming to the temple. This L is for you.